university administration. So a lot has been said about university administration for the past 2 or 3 days. So I'll be focusing more on the ICT part. I've been told that I have about 45 minutes, so I hope I'll be notified so that I don't use more than my time. So we have been introduced. So I will just go on to the outline. This is the outline. Will have a short introduction. We'll be looking at the roles of ICT in the University Education Administration, then ICT applications used for university administration. Then I'll be talking or recommending some modern day applications that can be useful to university administrators. And after that, we'll have concluding remarks, recommendations, appreciation, and references. Introduction. Change has been happening at an uneven pace in any growth-oriented industry, and the education sector is not an exception. The education that we have today, the university that we have today, cannot be likened to what we have maybe like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. We are, in some cases, some departments, you only have very few students and very few disciplines. So the education sector is changing all over the world. The nature of the students that are even in the schools are changing. The teaching mode, the way the university is run is changing globally. So any university that wants to compete will have to imbibe the culture of ICT. So rapid growth in the field of education has made administration in the academic sector a very complex task because of the growth that we are having. The 21st century has witnessed tremendous advancements in technology, which has led to far-reaching developments in the administrative system. Today we have the internet, which was not there, probably when some of the old schools around the world were established, even in Nigeria, like maybe UI, OAU, and the rest. When they were established, there was nothing like ICT then. So many things were done manually, and administratively, the school was run manually. But today, we cannot afford to run the university the way we run it then. So cost-effective technology combined with flexibility in learning and administrative activities is essential to enhance efficiency, according to the author cited there. So administration has been defined severally, so I won't waste time on that. It's an activity done in order to plan, organize, and successfully run a business, a school, an institution, a process, or act of organizing the way that something is done. So let me just define ICT quickly. According to Wikipedia dictionary, ICT is an extensional term for what we call IT, that's information technology. It combines communication and computer facilities, as well as enterprise software, middleware, storage, audiovisuals, that enables users to access, store, transmit, and manipulate information. So it's like a marriage between communication and computer technology. That's what we mean by ICT. So ICT application in education has gained popularity over the past 20 years. It has led to changes in educational institutions, the way they carry out their activities and processing. Even learning all over the world has moved, even from what we are used to, the days of, the chalk and the board. And even now it's moving away from the days of just the marker to the days of, electronic boards, the tablets, and the rest. 16. So we'll be looking at some roles of ICT in the education sector. Achieved with ICT, with the use of technology. Online, as long as we have the internet, we have the necessary applications, the software needed, the necessary tools. So general university administration have been simplified. Payroll and financial accounting can be easily done now. Gone are the days when, of course, it's not impossible. We still have universities or higher institutions still using the manual system for their payroll and the rest. But of course, any ICT compliant university today, you should be able to print out your payroll, save it wherever you are, send it to whatever. In those days, if you need your pay slip and the rest, you have to approach somebody at the bursary to print it out for you and the rest. Well, we are in the days when you can manage it by yourself. The system computes every other thing, generates the result, and you print it out. Everything done seamlessly, as we have it running presently in the Redeemers University, transcript processing and the rest. I remember when I finished from school, I needed the transcript. I had to go and stay with the typist then, for days, waiting for him to type my transcript and the rest. Those days are gone now. Transcript generation and the rest should just be, a matter of few minutes. You should have your transcript, all things being equal. Human resource management and the rest, personnel management, employing people and the rest. Adverts needs to come out electronically now. People need to submit the application online. Shortlisting and the rest, is done online and makes life easy for the university. So monitoring, evaluation, and resource sharing, very, very important part of university administration. So if we put all these things into place, what are the benefits? Our information is well organized. We have effective and quick decision making. We don't have to wait for days before we, get just a single information before decisions are taken. We need to take timely decisions. And if we don't have ICT, if we don't have systems in place, applications in place that can give you these results, in few seconds or few minutes, then whatever you need to do is delayed. Quick and accurate data analysis will need to have ICT, increased coordination, then proper utilization and allocation of resources cannot be achieved manually again because of the massive resources, both human, physical, and other resources that we are dealing with. Access to the stakeholders can, be enhanced. Students' performance improvements. At the end of the day, everything is done electronically. We can come up with charts and graphs to know how students are doing, maybe at departmental levels, college level, at the university level. The vice chancellor may want to see the performance, the trend, comparing maybe 1 or 2 or 3 years. To do that manually will almost be an impossible task. But with just some simple applications, we can have some graphs and the rest to compare. Immediately at a glance, you can easily know what is happening within the system. Enhancement of effective communication and knowledge sharing among both staff and students. Planning is enhanced. Wastages are minimized. God, are those days when you have to buy, thousands of papers and the rest. A lot of money is being wasted. There are meetings that we don't have to come with documents and the rest. It's now the era of e-meetings. Even here we do what we call e-senates. You don't have to carry all the documents, several copies of documents. You can imagine the number of people that will attend the meeting, wasting the papers and everything. While all these documents can just be, that all those ones are your data. So instead of coming with large volume of data to bombard, you have a presentation in a meeting to bombard the audience with things they could not, you can use Excel and the rest to summarize it. Just a single chart, everybody will flow. They will understand what you are saying. So administrators need to know how to use all this one. You can create charts and other visual representations of data, which simplifies the work for you. And everybody can follow whatever you are saying and whatever you are presenting. Database software, like Microsoft Access, SQL Server, Oracle, and the rest that can manage large amount of data. You can imagine a university with about 20,000 students. And you need the record of maybe students that graduated, year 2010, students that finished with 2 class, and second class upper and first class. Many of them from 3 departments in the school. All of them are females within the age of so. This is a complex query that if you have to perform it manually, it will take several days before you get the information. With a simple query with all these tools, you can get the answer. Print out your table, save it, and use it for whatever. Presentation software. Administrators should know how to use PowerPoint presentations. Instead of, writing whatever and reading from notes and the rest. We should be able to handle this. We are in the era of, whatever you want to present, you can type it, do it electronically, and people can flow with whatever you are presenting. So these are common traditional applications that we already know. All these ones are office applications, and we need to be conversant with them, even in this era that we are talking about. You can see this is Excel. So instead of presenting something like this data that people may not understand, I can easily come with this chart, and everybody will see, this one is performing better than this. And, the information is passed better. These are, applications for desktop publishing. You can use it to prepare letterheads, certificates, and the rest of them. All these ones are CorelDRAW. This is another one. Common applications. Apart from those traditional common applications, we have specialized applications that are also deployed in universities. For example, to manage your accounting, work, financial transactions, and the rest. These are some common examples like Tally, Sage, Oracle, accounting package. All these ones, we have the Peachtree and the rest of them, can help to manage some of these things. That these are ready-made applications that can be bought, or you can decide to grow. So we also have some for designs, like architectural engineering, electronics works, and for library management, we have some examples like Koha, DSpace, LiveSys, and several other ones that can help us to manage our library electronically. Then we have the learning management systems that are common. Some of them are this, Moodle, very popular. We have the Blackboard, the Classroom. In Redeemers University, we have our own customized one. We call it Learn. So that is the one we use for mobile learning. So student management system, that's an example. Digital student report card systems. For learning management systems, these are some of the popular examples all over the world. Then plagiarism detection. So you are putting up a report, you are writing something, you can check whether the plagiarism index and know, the similarity index with some other document before you send it out. Maybe it's something that have to go online or something that will be published somewhere. So we should be conversant with some of these things, like Turnitin, Grammarly and all these things can help you to check your document against several other documents, bring out areas that are too close or area that you need to adjust. Online collaborative workspaces, virtual classrooms, softwares. We have technology that, assist in converting text to speech, which can also be very helpful. Then we also have content delivery methods, like what we call podcasting, that is publishing audio files via the internet. And we have blogs, which is a web-based journal or logbook that we can have chronologically ordered web postings by an author or group of authors where people of the same interest can begin to, comment about something of interest, maybe to your discipline, to your department, or to the university. We have voice over internet protocol, the use of, applications like Skype for video conferencing, e-meeting, and the rest. So most meetings don't have to be physical now. As far as we have the technology, we have the systems, we have the, the applications, meetings can be done online. So digital TVs and the rest. So these are some common applications in that area, the VoIP, the blogs, the Skype, and the rest. So this is how things should be in the world today, where all these ones are from they are in other locations. These ones are here, and they are having a meeting. They are seeing them. The people, they are also seeing these people. Everybody is carried along, and the meeting is successful. So these are some applications that are useful, that can be used for e-meetings, video conferencing today. We have Zoom. This is a very popular application, and we have this one, GoToMeeting. It's also a very good one that can be used. Then the group emails. Now administrators should know how to create group emails and the rest. You want to send notice of meeting to all members in the department or a unit in the college. You don't have to be sending it to everybody individually. People can be grouped together. Oh, these are the people in my unit. These are the people in my department. When you have all their email addresses, you can easily group them. So that instead of sending to everybody, as we have it in Redeemers University, if the vice chancellor wants to send information to all the staff now, it doesn't have to be looking for our emails. He will just send it to staff@ron.edu.ng. Everybody gets it instantly. It makes life easy for everybody. So you can create group emails. Very simple to create a group. Just create the group, add the members, then begin to send emails to them. Makes life easy for everybody. So, for example, if you have a Gmail account, it's very, very easy to create a group. So just go to your mailbox. You will see this thing, contacts there. Under this, please. Call it Google Apps. Then select what you want. Select all the contacts you want to add. Put the label there. Create the label. Name the group. Click Save. Then you are good to go. When you send an email to that group name, everybody, even if they attend 1,000, 10,000, they will all receive the email. Makes life easy for. These are simple apps that everybody should, familiarize themselves with in this age. So let me just quickly talk about some other recommended apps that we should seek to know. Google Forms. This is very, very important. For example, you want to have like this meeting now. Before the meeting, you want to have the contact of everybody that will be, attending this meeting. Their name, email, date of birth, and the rest. You don't have to be a programmer to do that again. There are simple applications like this Google Form now. Everything is already simplified. As far as you have a Gmail account, this one can be used. You can create a simple form, send it to all the participants. They enter they receive it in their email address. They put all the information there. So all the responses will come back to you, and it will be in electronic form. You can manage it, use it for whatever, derive any knowledge, and apply it in whatever way that you can use. Even after the conference, this form can be created and sent to participants for their feedbacks. You want to get their feedbacks, everything will be done electronically. You don't need to be a computer scientist to do that. All these apps have made life easy for people. Just create it, put all you want there, then send it. Everybody will have it, they respond to it, then you have their responses. Everything collated for you. If you want to print, you can print. If you want to share with other people, you can share it. Whatever you want to do with it, you can, do with it. So Google Forms is very, 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 very clean. So that is the address, docs.google.com/forms. You can use, there are templates there. Maybe it's an invite for a meeting. You will see the template there. If it's a questionnaire, you will see the template there. Whatever you want to do, there are ready-made templates that you can just customize to whatever you want. And if you have more knowledge, you can create your own from the scratch. So they are simple to use apps. You can edit it, format it, send it to people, and people will fill it out. Then you get the response. So this is how it looks like. This is form. If I want to create a blank one, I can use this one. All this one, I need contact information for people, RSVP, party invite, whatever meeting that you have. All this one, there are many. You can pick anyone, customize it, send it. The participants will get it, and you get a response from them. So this is an example. You can see all these ones are options. Maybe you need a drop-down menu. You need to have multiple options there. You need to have checkboxes where they can tick. Pick any option. This is for drop-down. These are checkboxes. These are multiple choice. The response, you want it to be in paragraph. This is it. You want it to be a short answer. The response is a date. Maybe you need their date of birth. Just pick this one, date. At the other side, they will see the calendar. They can just scroll. They don't need to type in the dates. They can pick the month, the date, the year. Then the date will appear there. The time and everything. So it makes life easy for everybody. So this is how it will appear in their email address. They can fill it here, or they can fill it even through Google Form, send it back, and you get the response. So Hangout is also another interesting application, also by Google. You can use it for video conferencing. You can use it for e-meeting. If you have a Google account, you have access to this. Very easy. Makes life easy for you. You don't have to, as long as you have internet, you have a phone or a laptop, you don't have to meet physically before you hold a meeting. You'll be seeing the other people, and the other people will be seeing you, and you'll be talking live. You can even record the session. So makes life easy for everybody. You need Hangout. This is the address. Very simple. Grammarly. We have Grammarly in Redeemers University. It's a very good one. I know we have spell checker in Microsoft Office and the rest, but they give you all the corrections. They cannot detect. They are limited. So this is a simple application that can bring out several mistakes from your memos, whatever you are preparing as an administrator, before you send it out. Both spelling, grammatical, and whatever. Doing much more than what the ordinary spell checker will do. So it's a very important application that everybody should get. The software was released in July 2009. That's the site, grammarly.com. You have the free one. And if you want more functions, you can buy. Of course, if you buy, that one can do plagiarism check and several other things. So you can check your resources against more than 250 grammar rules. And you have suggestions, instant suggestions that you can pick to correct. So that is Grammarly for you. These are, you can just put the file there. Then, when you put the file there, this is an example. You can see he's underlining this generally. He's putting a comma there. So all those ones that are underlined, you will see with even explanation on why you need to correct it, to change it to that. So these are very important. Google Calendar, this is wonderful. If you have this application, makes life easy for you. You want to fix a meeting, you don't even need to see the people. You don't need to send physical memos to them. Create the application as long as you have their email addresses. Put their email addresses there. All of them will get an invite for the meeting, where they can even indicate whether they will be attending the meeting or they will not be attending, or maybe it's probability. It suggests meeting times, send reminders. Until the day call, you'll be automatically sending reminders to people to add. Everything is seamless. That's the site. It makes life easy for everybody. So this is how it looks like. You can fix the meeting, the location of the meeting, add addresses, people that you want to attend the meeting, the guests. Pick your options, then send it to them. Then this is how it will be received. They can respond, yes, I'll be attending the meeting. Maybe, I'm not sure. No, I will not be attending. Then you get everything automatically. You can see that's how the calendar looks like. Or you can even get a notification on your Gmail. All of them will get that notification that they are invited for a meeting. Google Drive. Calendar. Google Drive. This one is a cloud-based, technology for all university documentation, manuals, forms, and other shareable paperwork. This is very, very crucial. It's a cloud-based technology, meaning that whatever you put there is available to you everywhere, anywhere, anytime. Oh, you have traveled to Port Harcourt. Before you remember that, oh, I need a memo. I need this document. It's at home. It's in Lagos. You don't have to go there if it's on Google Drive. All you need is the internet. You get your documents. You are working on a document in your office. You have to travel somewhere. You don't have to abandon the work. As far as the work is stored in Drive, you can continue the work wherever you like, as long as you have access to your device and the internet. It gives you, opportunity to do whatever, access quickly and easily, anywhere and anytime. All you need is the internet. You can get as much as 15 gigabytes for free. And if you want more, you can buy more. So that's the address. So that is Google Drive for you. Dropbox is doing almost the same thing. These are other applications like HelloSign, which you can use to create, your digital signature and the rest. Whatever document you are sending, it attaches your document, your signature, and your particulars to it. You can create it like this, then you send it. Evernote is also another one. Helps you to record meeting notes. You are attending the meeting. You may not be able to, maybe as a secretary or whatever. Evernote can help you to take down, all the minutes, record the session so that you can go through it later. So this is Evernote for you. Others are this: Observation 360, Wise, Stamp, Chalk, Dragon, Dictation. It's a voice-to-text recognition and display app. Pro Prompter, Cometo Dogs, Uber Conference, Doodoo, Lucid, and many other ones. These are useful applications that everyone should familiarize with today that can make life easier for you as an administrator. In conclusion, application of ICT to university administration in this age is not negotiable. Proper utilization of ICT resources can be effective for achieving better results in university administration. It is recommended that every administration should be well equipped with all the basics and important ICT resources, with proper training, monitoring, and encouraging policy. So the policy of the university administration should support the usage of ICT for everything. Failure to do this will always result in wastage of resources. An embracing attitude of university administrators to ICT solutions is quite necessary. Today, many people naturally will like to resist change. But change cannot be resisted again. We are already in that era. Anybody that refuses to go along will soon become irrelevant. So nobody should resist. Instead, every administrator should embrace ICT to make their work very easy. The most effective approach is natural introduction of ICT solutions to all administrators, like we are doing now through workshops, conferences, and other in-house training program. The university policy must give full support to ICT through the accessibility to internet, suitable level of power supply with proper backup assured, trust for services provided electronically, reward and incentive for ICT compliant administrators must be in place to encourage those that are really using it. So these are some of the references cited in the work. I want to especially appreciate the Vice Chancellor and the University Registrar and all other principal officers and the LOC for giving us this unique opportunity. Thank you very much.
I'm sure you want to honor this man. He has given us so much within a very short time. So this is just a tip for you. As you go back, I'm sure you will explore all those things. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Ogunde. He's so loaded. He has a special interactive board that when he's using it like this, you will just be watching him as if he's a whiz kid. So let's put our hands together for him once again. So I want to thank you for coming. God will continue to increase you, sir. Now, we will just take 2 questions. 2. I know you have so many. Sir. 2 questions, or you have written them. If you have written your questions, you can bring quickly and let him address them. Yes, sir. Our brother from University of Africa, please come over. And any other one? Any other question? Please keep coming, and let's clap for him. Tell us your name and your question. Please, let's be brief. Thank you.
Good morning, sirs. My name is Alvin Forteta from the University of Africa. Just a quick question. Very brilliant presentation, and it has touched really virtually all the things that we needed to have clarified. But to carry it a little further, based on the challenges we have, and I've seen that in about 3 different universities I've worked in, this resistance to the implementation of technology solutions, IT solutions to our business processes, a lot of our top-level administrators, senior management in many instances, tend to resist change. How do we go about sensitizing them to what can be achieved through ICT? Thank you, sir.
Can we clap for him? Any other question? One more? One more? None. So, Dr. Ogunde, over to you, sir.
All right, sir. Thank you for the question, sir. Well, I think your university is not just an exception. Anywhere, like I said in the presentation, anywhere you want to have a change, a major change, especially when it comes to ICT, you expect that people will resist, especially the old generation will resist it. But I believe that seeing is believing. Like one of our IT guys was telling me recently that years ago, when the issue of digitization, that started in university, one of the professors that was really fighting against this thing, resisting it with everything, that they recently walked up to him and said, do you know that I was the one that was bent on that this thing will not happen in this school? He said, but now I'm enjoying it, so this thing is real, it's true. He said, kudos to you. So the guy was just sharing something with me recently. So sometimes some people are not easy to convince. But you start from the little ones. The little ones that are allowed to operate, if you can make them to work, and they work efficiently and maximally, when they see that this thing is working, you understand? And they will be convinced. It's just a matter of time. You understand? So we can be introducing, we can start small. It's not that in a day you want everything to now be E. No, it may not work. We can start small, start from a unit or a section of the university, then gradually you are moving up. When Redeemers University started, there was nothing like, e-Senate and all these e-meetings. There was nothing like e-learning and the rest. We started somewhere. So everything, when you do one, it is successful. They have more confidence that, this thing can work. And before you know it, you'll be able to get there. Thank you very much, sir.
Can we clap for him? So, let's be persistent. If you know the solution you are bringing, keep at it. Then find better ways to introduce them. If you do it in a way that people will be discouraged, they will not buy it. So little by little, you gain their confidence. On behalf of the management, on behalf of all the participants and the LOC, I'm sure you want me to thank Dr. Adewale Ogunde for this beautiful presentation. Can we put our hands together to appreciate him?